The air hung heavy and thick with the scent of damp pine, a constant reminder of the raw wilderness. 3 grueling days had passed since Thomas vanished into the vast, dense forest. Every moment deepened the fear, painting a grim picture of his fate, a missing person lost in the unforgiving maze. A dedicated search party tirelessly combed through the unforgiving terrain, their desperate calls echoing beneath the towering trees. Volunteers pushed past exhaustion, navigating the tangled undergrowth in a relentless attempt to find any sign. The relentless search continued, battling time and the vast wilderness. As the 3rd day of the search drew to a close, a crushing weight of hopelessness settled over the weary team. The vast, indifferent forest canopy seemed to mock their dwindling spirits. Ready to concede defeat, a pervasive silence fell upon the group, marking the apparent end of all hope. Sarah, the lead searcher, felt the weight of 3 lost days settle heavy on her shoulders. Her exhausted volunteers, once full of determined vigor, now moved with slow, defeated steps. The vast, silent forest offered only cold indifference, its towering trees mocking their futile efforts as twilight began to deepen. Every path seemed to lead nowhere, a cruel, endless forest maze that swallowed their hope with each passing hour. The volunteers, having covered every inch they could imagine, were quietly preparing to give up, their spirits crushed by the overwhelming vastness. Sarah fought back tears, knowing the reality of their impossible task. The last sliver of sunlight pierced the thick canopy, painting fleeting patterns on the forest floor, a stark contrast to the despair gripping the search party. As the final instructions for ending the day were about to be given, a subtle movement at the edge of their peripheral vision caught Sarah's weary eye. Something was there. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the dense forest shadows. It wasn't another searcher or a deer, but a small, unassuming animal. Its unusual appearance in such a remote area immediately caught Sarah's eye, breaking through her overwhelming despair. This unexpected presence defied all logic, captivating her gaze. It was a feral cat, its fur matted and scruffy, a true survivor of the wild. Unlike any other wildlife encounter they had witnessed, this scruffy animal did not bolt at their human presence. It merely stood there, observing them with an unnerving stillness, a stark contrast to its wild nature. The cat, usually a creature of flight, stood its ground, its eyes fixed directly on Sarah. Its silent, unwavering gaze held an intelligence that startled her, an unusual encounter in the deep woods. This particular feral cat seemed to be waiting, its unexpected presence drawing her forward, defying all her instincts about wild animals. Sarah, the lead searcher, felt an undeniable pull from the cat's intense, unwavering gaze. It wasn't just a stray animal. It seemed to hold an urgent message, a silent invitation in its piercing eyes. The longer the cat's staring continued, the more a strange intuition grew within her. Against all logic, a profound human-animal connection formed in that silent moment. Sarah knew, deep within her weary heart, that this feral creature held a key to their despair. With a nod to her team, she made the unprecedented decision to trust the animal's unspoken plea. As if understanding, the cat gently turned, taking a few steps deeper into the dense foliage, clearly signaling its intent. This turning to lead was an unspoken command, a call to follow a path unknown. Guided by a wild but purposeful ally, Sarah felt a glimmer of hope ignite. The scruffy feline led Sarah and her team deeper into the dense woods, venturing far from any established forest trail. They found themselves following the cat through increasingly rugged terrain, each step uncertain. Despite the difficulty, a fragile glimmer of hope began to bloom among the weary searchers. The cat moved with an uncanny precision, never hesitating, guiding them towards an area previously dismissed as impenetrable. It led them to the very edge of a steep, hidden ravine, a dangerous overlooked area no human searcher would have dared to explore. This silent guidance built a new sense of purpose. Each purposeful turn, by their tiny, furry guide, solidified a glimmer of hope among the exhausted team. They understood now. This wasn't random wandering. The cat was leading them directly to something, perhaps even to Thomas himself, offering a potential breakthrough in their desperate search. The path into the ravine was undeniably a difficult journey, forcing the searchers to navigate crumbling earth and loose stones. The persistent cat, however, continued guiding them with unwavering purpose, pausing just ahead to ensure they followed its steep path. Hope flickered, despite the treacherous descent, as they trusted their tiny feline guide. Sunlight struggled to penetrate the dense undergrowth, dappling the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Each step required careful placement, as tangled roots and slick moss made the descent even more challenging. The silence was broken only by the rustle of their movements and the steady, determined presence of the cat. Deeper they went, the air growing cooler, the scent of damp earth more potent. The cat now moved with increased urgency, its tail held high, signaling they were close to their goal. Exhaustion began to set in, yet the sight of their diligent guide kept the team pushing forward, anticipating what lay ahead. The final, grueling steps of the ravine descent were met with the biting chill of the deep forest floor. The air grew heavier, thick with damp earth and ancient pine. The small, unwavering guide cat paused briefly, its eyes fixed ahead before silently leading them around a final treacherous bend. Then, they reached the bottom of the cliff. A small, sheltered alcove opened up, almost hidden from view by fallen trees and dense undergrowth. The cat darted forward a few paces, then stopped, its tail twitching, pointing directly into the shadowed recess. A gasp escaped Sarah's lips as her flashlight cut through the gloom. There, huddled against the damp rock, was a figure. A wave of increasing urgency and profound relief washed over the team. It was Thomas, barely visible but undeniably present in the quiet depths of the hidden spot. Sarah rushed forward, her heart pounding as she gently felt for a pulse. A faint but undeniable beat confirmed Thomas was alive, bringing a collective gasp of profound relief. Tears streamed down faces as the impossible became real, signaling the end of their desperate search. Thomas lay still, his eyes fluttering open momentarily before losing focus again. Barely conscious, his breathing was shallow, his skin cold and clammy, clear signs of severe exposure. The immediate medical assessment began, confirming hypothermia and dehydration as top concerns. An overwhelming wave of emotional relief washed over the team, quickly replaced by urgent action. They carefully covered Thomas with emergency blankets, providing crucial warmth and comfort. This pivotal moment shifted into practical stabilization, preparing for the challenging ascent out of the steep ravine. Sarah and the medic immediately began administering critical first aid, carefully treating Thomas's visible injuries. They worked quickly to stabilize his core temperature and assess his overall condition, ensuring he was as comfortable as possible. This initial care was crucial before any movement could be attempted. Remarkably, the scruffy feral cat remained nearby, silently observing the flurry of activity. It sat perched on a low rock, watching the team work with an almost watchful calm. The grateful searchers exchanged glances, a shared understanding of the miraculous intervention passing between them, profoundly thankful for their guide. With Thomas somewhat stabilized, the team focused on making the immediate area secure for extraction. They prepared a sturdy backboard and specialized gear, carefully strategizing the safest way to lift him from the treacherous ravine. Their immediate priority was minimizing further risk during the challenging ascent. Thomas was now stabilized, the immediate danger averted. Just as the team secured him for transport, the scruffy feral cat, its duty seemingly done, turned and quietly slipped away. It vanished effortlessly back into the dense undergrowth, melting into the shadows of the ancient forest. The searchers, witnessing its silent exit, felt a wave of awe wash over them. This creature, a wild spirit of the woods, had defied all logic, leading them through an impossible maze to Thomas. Its appearance and guidance solved the harrowing mystery of Thomas's location. The incredible intervention left an indelible mark on everyone present. This was no ordinary animal encounter. With Thomas safely found, the cat offered its forest farewell, leaving behind a profound sense of wonder and gratitude among the rescuers.